Walt Disney was a boy with big dreams. He was born in a small town called Marceline in Missouri. Walt loved drawing and creating stories. Even when he was just a little boy, every day, he would find a piece of paper and a pencil and let his imagination run wild. Walt's family had a farm, and he would often draw the animals he saw around him, like cows, chickens, and pigs. His love for drawing was clear from a very young age. When Walt was 7, his family moved to Kansas City. There, Walt discovered a new passion: trains. His uncle worked on the railroad, and Walt loved to watch the trains go by. He even got to help his uncle sell snacks to the passengers. But even with his fascination for trains, Walt never stopped drawing. He would draw pictures of trains, conductors, and passengers, using his imagination to bring them to life. As Walt grew older, he continued to draw and tell stories. He attended high school in Chicago, where he took art classes and contributed to the school newspaper with his cartoons. Walt's talent was clear to everyone who saw his work. He dreamed of becoming a professional artist someday, but it wasn't always easy. He faced many challenges and setbacks, but he never gave up on his dreams. After high school, Walt decided to pursue his dream of becoming a professional artist. He moved back to Kansas City and started working at an art studio. There, he learned about animation and became fascinated by the idea of creating moving pictures. Walt started his own small company called overcame Films, where he created short animated films, though the company didn't last long. It was the beginning of something big. Walt didn't let the failure of overcame Films stop him. He moved to Hollywood with his brother Roy and started a new company called Disney Brothers Studio. They created a character named Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, which became quite popular. But when they lost the rights to Oswald, Walt had to come up with something new. That's when he created a little mouse named Mickey. Mickey Mouse quickly became a sensation. Walt and his team created a cartoon called Steamboat Willie, which was one of the first cartoons to have synchronized sound. People loved Mickey, and soon, he was famous all over the world. Walt's dream was coming true. But he didn't stop there. He continued to create new characters and stories, always pushing the boundaries of animation. Walt had big ideas for the future. He wanted to create a place where families could have fun together. A place filled with the magic of his characters and stories. This idea became Disneyland, a theme park like no other. When Disneyland opened in 1955, it was an instant success. Families from all over came to experience the magic of Walt's imagination brought to life. Walt Disney's creativity didn't stop at Disneyland. He continued to produce animated and live-action films, bringing beloved stories to life on the big screen. Movies like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Cinderella, and Peter Pan became classics that are still loved by children today. Walt believed in the power of dreams and imagination, and he worked hard to make his visions a reality. Even as he grew older, Walt never stopped dreaming. He began planning another theme park in Florida, which would eventually become Walt Disney World. Sadly, Walt passed away before he could see it completed. But his brother Roy made sure the dream came true. Walt Disney World opened in 1971. And it continues to bring joy to millions of people every year. Walt Disney's legacy lives on through his movies, theme parks, and beloved characters. He taught us that with imagination, hard work, and perseverance, anything is possible. Walt's story inspires us to dream big and never give up, no matter how difficult the journey may be. So the next time you watch a Disney movie or visit a Disney park, remember the man who started it all with a pencil, a piece of paper, and a lot of imagination.